guys, welcome back to my channel, The Nonchalant Nerd. So in today's video we're going to discuss and I'm going to share with all of you the resources that I use to get the 95.4% in class 10 board examinations. So before actually starting into what I used, every student must have these proper resources for their class 10 to go smoothly. The resources are your main course textbook. So this main course textbook, what I'm talking about, are mostly NCERT textbooks. If at all your school is giving you any other textbook than NCERT, so please make sure that you have an NCERT textbook for every subject before starting your class 10 preparation. After NCERTs, which is your main course, you need a second book, that is a reference book. A reference book is not very necessary, it is not mandatory to have. People mostly have reference books because it makes the NCERT language a bit more easier and it makes books a little more interactive for us to learn easily. But reference books are not important. The second most important thing and the third thing in our list is a question bank. A question bank is something that every student must definitely have for their preparation, because without a question bank we might not be able to actually continue the studies, or we might not be able to focus, and we might not be able to do questions that we get apart from NCERT. After question banks, the fourth main important book that we have to have is a previous year question paper book. You might get it as a book from anywhere, or you might also get it from online resources also. You might also get it from your seniors. However possible, try to have PYQs with you. So I will show you what resources I use for my class 10.
Go.
And the fifth resource that we're talking about, which every student must need, and you will get it at later points of your year, maybe in December, and that is a sample question paper. So here are the books that I've used for my class 10 preparation. So we'll first start with English. For English, the resources that I used are my NCERT textbook, obviously. So here is NCERT textbook for English, the main course. I had English language and literature, and this is the first flight book. And after that, I also had the footprints book. The books are in a really bad condition now. So yeah, this is the footprints book, and this is the NCERT. You will be getting it if your school gives you. And then we have one more book that NCERT gives us, which is words and expressions. This book is quite useless. I've never used a single page also in this book. You can able to see, like, not even a single page is used. So yeah. And then I had a question bank reference book for English, because for us to know about summaries and revisions, etc. So I had this reference book of exam idea, which my senior gave me. So you can see here 2022-23. My senior gave me this book. I've not bought any reference book for English. My senior gave me this. And then the most important book that I followed for English, which is a PYQ book. Now I'll tell you what is the PYQ book that I used for all the subjects. I had this Score 100 PYQ book. So this is the last year's Score 100 PYQ book, and the author for this book is Sharma. So these books were really helpful for me to crack my examination. Kriti has launched PYQ books for this year also, which includes this year's board paper also. So you definitely have to have a PYQ book, and I highly recommend Score 100 book for you. So this is Score 100 English that I had. And then later comes a sample papers booklet. So I solved my sample papers at the very end of the session at January or something, and I had EduCard sample papers for all the subjects. So this is the EduCard sample paper for English. Now I had language of Tamil. So for Tamil we use nothing else but the textbook that our school gave us, and there is no need for you to actually opt for any other book for Tamil, and I don't know about Hindi basically. So next we'll talk about mathematics. So for mathematics, the main book and the book that everyone follows is NCERT. So this is the mathematics NCERT book. And then I had one more question bank with me, which my school gave, my teacher gave it to me personally, which is this Oswald question bank. So you can see here, wait a minute. So yeah, this is the Oswald question bank for mathematics. Even this is one of my seniors, so 2022 examination. So even this question bank is from my seniors. And we have mathematics PYQ of score 100 and a mathematics sample paper of Educart. And then we'll come to science. So for science, again, the Bible is NCRT. So the front page is out, but yeah, this is the science NCRT. You can see here. And after that, I had a reference book come question bank, which is this all-in-one science class 10 question bank. Even this my senior gave to me. I never bought a lot of books for myself. All the question banks and reference books that I have are something that my seniors gave to me. So this is the reference book I had for science. And then the score 100 PYQ book for science and the science sample papers. Next, for social, my most favorite subject, we have NCRT. So this is the history NCRT. And then geography also, I used NCRT. This is for civics and the economics NCRT. Apart from NCRT, I had a question bank. So I used the Oswald question bank for social. I also had another question bank which I mostly used, which is this. So this exam idea question bank, which my junior gave to me, or which my senior gave to me. This is also 2020 and 21 batches question bank. So I had this also. I also had this score 100 PYQ book and this Educart sample paper. Apart from this, for IT, I majorly depended upon the CBSE website, for which they have their own book, and my school gave me this touchpad. So you can see here the touchpad's information technology book. This is a reference book that I got for IT. So these are the resources, these are the textbooks that I used for my preparation of class 10. Apart from this, I've never been to coaching, I've never been to tuitions in my class 10. So I entirely dependent upon YouTube for my studies. I'm going to recommend you the best YouTube channels for each and every subject. No, for English, the best YouTube channel for English is, obviously we all know, it is Dear Sir. So Dear Sir is the best English teacher that we would find on the internet. So I mostly did my English studies from Dear Sir, and I also I watched marathons of Magnolia ma'am from Next Toppers and also Anurag sir from Physics Wala. Next, for Max. For Max, we all know the GOAT, the Max wizard Shobit Bhaiya. So I did my Max learning from Shobit Bhaiya, and I also learnt Max with Ritik sir. As I was never been constrained to a particular coaching or a particular tuition, I was open to all the resources that I could. I was learning few chapters from Shobit Bhaiya and few chapters from Ritik sir, so it was really good learning Max from both of the Max legends. For science, my biology I learnt from physics. I learned from our GOAT Prashant Bhaiya, and chemistry also I learned from Prashant Bhaiya. Overall science I learned from Prashant Bhaiya, but biology in more detail I learned from Samriti ma'am. For social, we all know there is only one teacher, the GOAT, the everything for social studies, the god of SST, Digraj Singh Rajput sir. So my entire social studies, from my class 9 and my class 10 social studies, I was entirely dependent on Digraj sir, and he made it. And for IT, I've never actually watched any YouTube channel or anything. IT was entirely on self-study, but some for strategies and etc. I referred to Barka Gupta. And then for general strategies like the timetable or anything else that I needed as tips or suggestions, I throughout the year followed Kriti Sharma Di for everything. So you can see here this particular book, the PYQ book that I got. Even this is from her. So she's an exceptional teacher, and I was very dependent on her the entire year for my strategies and suggestions and etc. So thank you guys for waiting till here and looking at this video. If you like this video and if you liked the book lists of mine and the resources, the YouTube teachers, everything, please like this video and share this video to your fellow class 10 students. Comment on this video on how you liked it, or if there is any other suggestions that you would like to give to me. I'm all ears, I'm open to suggestions, so please give me suggestions also. In next video, I'm going to share with all of you the subject-wise strategy that I followed to crack the examination. Thank you all for watching it to the very end. Meet you soon.